A manager challenges his team. This series could potentially shift the balance in their division. This divisional leader is entering a series versus their closest competition.
Well, the roof is closed for comfort as we get set to bring you baseball from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's Diamondbacks baseball. Next on the show, Robbie Ray is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, the last 3 outings are any indication. He's throwing the ball really well. You look at the ERA, it's under 2. So he's very stingy, not giving up much right now. He's in a nice groove.
These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're the top 3rd in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out. Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Chris Owings becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And the slider just stayed north of the strike zone that time.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Soler is there. 1 down. Stepping in, Phil Germano. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Standing in, Chase Headley. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 pitch now to Headley. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona.
Number 41.
Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is not what they expected when they called for the interleague games. You thought the National League pitchers would be getting a hit. Here's an American League pitcher getting a hit.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Ben
batting.
Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Revere.
0-1, here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lorenzo
drive it like
Cain.
yeah, let's go.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Sneed moves over. 2 gone. Now the relay home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do.
Digging in, Ken Sneed. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Sneed.
And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Standing in, Robbie Ray. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's in there for strike 1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9.
Come on, here we
Ready
go.
for another chance. Number 41. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Laurie rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game.
Line drive to left field, and I didn't think the runner was going to be able to score on that. That's just a great job of hustling and a nice piece of hitting.
Here's Ben Revere. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Ben Revere.
The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Escobar is on his way home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
Cain.
Here's Greinke's 1-2 to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll save a throw and get the force at third himself. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Revere is under it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2. swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt
44.
will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, number 41. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a swing and a ball hit in the air down the left field line. Snead has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, A.J. Pollock. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. A.J. Pollock is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And that misses 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back. Still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. And there's a swing and a miss by Headley as he set down on strikes for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Herman. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. What else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fernando Torres will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Now the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Another one sent foul.
1 down, 1 down.
Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 41. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say he's really earned it.
Hey, have a rip at it up there.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Chris Owings is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Kane patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, The more the hitters have seen you, this is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Ready for another shot now, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. This one pretty well. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Phil Germano. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this...
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Chase Headley is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I don't know about his decision not to swing there. Hitters count. You get a fastball middle in. That's the one you drive out of the ballpark.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Chase Headley is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Ken Sneed stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Belt able to pull this one in for out number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chris Herman is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I've been so impressed how he's got ahead of hitters. He's been over 80% in the game right now. First pitch strike to hitters. When you do that, you're going to have good success.
And a relay home. The tag from Perez won't get him. Safe at the plate.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 error in the ball game for Arizona. And yet another strikeout here. His 1 in the inning. Willie Wagner.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.